glute ham raise. So with this exercise, you're really targeting your hamstrings and glutes. It's also going to get your core involved. We're going to get right into the machine. In terms of positioning, you want to think about having a straight angle in your hip. So you don't want to hinge on the hip on this one. You're squeezing your glutes to bring the hips in alignment, engage the core, so try to keep your rib cage pinned down. From there, nice and slow, going out to about horizontal and squeeze back up. So this variation, I'm trying to have as much control as possible. I have maybe a little bit of a hitch at the bottom there where I'm trying to get going, so that's something I need to work on. But what you're working for is that full control. So you see, the slower you go, the more you sort of mark that bottom, the more difficult the movement's going to be. So that's what you're working towards. Something to keep in mind, the way you have the machine set up is going to really impact how difficult it is. If you have the foot lock part higher, it's going to be more difficult. If you have a shorter distance between the foot plate and the hip pad, it's going to be more difficult because more of your body weight's going to be over the edge. So you're working for a level of challenge that you can actually get some reps done. If you still need assistance from there, we can add a little bit of speed or dynamic power into the movement as we're building up our strength. So what that's going to look like is same beginning, so feet are in between the pads, hips are straight, you're lowering down with as much control as possible. When you hit that horizontal, you're going to hinge at the hip and get a little bit of momentum to help you the rest of the way up. So again, once you start moving, you still want to keep that open hip angle. So you're going from the hinge as your body goes down to pulling that open and then using the hamstrings and glutes to finish the range of motion. Another variation you can use to achieve the movement with control is to use a PVC to assist. So same beginning, tight through the hips, engage the core. I'm not really using the PVC on the way down, but on the way up, I'm grabbing it up higher, pushing with my arm to assist in getting my body weight back up again. So at the top, that's your moment to kind of body check, make sure you're aligned, make sure you're not out of position, sort of reset for each rep to be the best quality possible. One more variation I'm going to go over today is to use a band to give you a little bit of an assistance. So I have this band looped through the upright portion of the foot plate. You're going to put the band around your shoulders, kind of like you're wearing a vest, so it goes right along your shoulders over the top. From there, place your feet in the foot plate, same position. So this is giving me a little bit of an assistance to get my body weight back up.